You know what I love about that story is what a gentleman Jesus is. Because when we're like that deep in, new age or just, another belief system, whatever you're doing, like he knows that, well, he doesn't force us. Like you said, you didn't fully give your life to him until about a year later. What I love about that is like he's so gentle with us as we learn him and as we figure out what's right and wrong. It's like looking back, I was watching some of my old YouTube videos today, just kind of like, going through it. I'm like, is everything still appropriate that I have up here? And I was watching like baby Christian me who had just had this encounter with the demonic and then these encounters with Jesus. And I didn't know anything about anything. I was like, I'm following God now. Like I was a dancer. I was in the new age. Like I had this really bad relationship. I was like, I don't know anything about anything. I just know like I've got to figure out like what's good and what's bad and where I'm sinning and where I'm not. And I just know I need to like spend some time with God and in the Bible so that I know right from wrong.
Mhm.
But even in that time, like he loved me so purely and he didn't care that I wasn't perfect. He didn't care that it wasn't like, I was this perfect little angel now like following him. Like he accepted. I think what I'm trying to say is like he meets you where you're at
Mhm.
and just like grabs your hand and walks with you through it, and I feel like he like shows you, he gives you little glimpses of how what he has is better, and sometimes that's in dreams, like what you're explaining here.
And that led me into that, like, that gentleness, that, like, him meeting me where I was at, and that's whenever I actually realized, like, Jesus actually does love me. I've gone completely against him, I've, like, rejected him, and this whole time looking back, he was there leading me towards him. It's crazy, but he's so good, but he really does love us.
Unconditionally.
Right. Without that was like the thing. That's what I knew, that he was God whenever I found out that, wow, he really does, Jesus does love me. My friend was right in 7th grade when she told me Jesus loves you. I like had that moment, like, he does. Like that, and that's whenever I gave my life to him, once I had this epiphany around a year later after I started like
Yeah.
pursuing